Hey, happy Tuesday. Welcome to Talk Tuesday. If you've been here before, welcome back. If it's your first time, Talk Tuesday is our weekly segment where we go over tips to help you enhance your finances. I'm Coach D, and I want to help you to reach and exceed your financial goals while still enjoying life in the process. And I do that by going live weekly here on YouTube for Talk Tuesday every week at 6 p.m., talking about different topics. This month is Credit Awareness Month, so that's what we've been focusing on all month. So if you missed the last two lives, definitely go back and check them out. Today, we're going to talk about why checking your credit is important. Next week, we will finish the month with talking about, what affects our credit that we don't even realize affects our credit. So tune in today and look out for that tomorrow. Next week. Hey, look at you guys all hopping in while I'm doing my little intro. How's everybody doing? Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Hey, look at you. Oh, you guys are too sweet. Thank you for tuning in. So, I'm going to get right into it. Right into it. So, we've been talking about credit. Has that encouraged anyone to check their credit, to check their score, or look at their report? If not, when is the last time you have actually checked it? Has it been recently? Hey, thank you for tuning in. Hey, y'all. Let me know. Thank you. Thank you so much. I put a little curls in it myself today. Thank you. Because I went to the salon on Friday and got it all done up. But then my curls had, come out now. So I put some new curls in. But let me know, when was the last time you checked your credit? Was it recently? You checked it on Sunday? Awesome. Awesome. Recently. So good to hear that. So good to hear that. And checking it, why it's important to check it, so we know what's on it, so we know what the score is, what's affecting our report. And we talked about that in the other live also. So you know what makes our score. So that was last week's live, so you can go check that out. You check it every time you get a notification. That is awesome. Keep an eye on it. I pull my report every 4 months. Awesome. I'm so happy to hear that. So checking our report also, it just helps us to prevent us from going somewhere, applying for something, trying to get something, and being told no, or applying for something and maybe not being told no, but being told yes with a ridiculous credit score. With a ridiculous interest rate. So this can happen because you don't know what your score is, so you don't know when you get there that it's actually not as good as you thought it was. And that's okay, and that happens, but that's why we want to, talk about it this month and encourage you to check so you're aware of it. So if something's on there that's incorrect, you can fix it and get it removed from your report. Or something that's on there that's, affecting your credit, you know that you need to do other things to bring it back up. A few months ago. Awesome. I'm so proud of you guys. All right. So we said, why do we check it? And then the next is, our credit is important for just those things, for loans, for credit cards, for our insurance. That we know that it affects our insurance. So when we go to get auto insurance, our credit report or our credit score affects that. With bad credit, unfortunately, that will affect your premium. Some people don't know that. That's important to know too. So not only does it affect things that we're going for, for loans and things like that, but it affects that. So sometimes when you go and you might wonder, why did I need my social security number? That's why they're checking that. And I don't know how that factors in because I'm not, into the, auto insurance and things like that. But there, for some reason, it does affect it. And that actually has a factor in your score. And they will charge you more if your score is not higher. So, yes, you knew that. Awesome. That's good. That's good. A lot of people don't know that, and that has a major effect on your credit score. On your insurance. I don't know what's going on with me today, but it has a major effect on your insurance. So, it's important to know why we should check it. So, I'm glad to hear that you guys check it, and make sure that you're checking with the bureaus. You actually can you can mail them and get a free copy of your report. It used to be annually, and then right now they're still allowing you to get it more frequently because of during the pandemic. So they allow people to check more frequently. So take advantage of that and go and actually pull it. And you can see what the score is too. So go see what the score is. So that's not the free part, but for free you can actually see every single item that's on there. You can see how often you're paying stuff on time, if you're paying stuff 30 days late, if you're paying it 60 days late, if you have stuff that you maybe have a judgment that you're not aware of against yourself. Sometimes they have old addresses for you, and maybe they don't have the current address, so you don't even know that someone was after you for some type of debt and put that on you. So that's another reason to check, because we need to know what's going on so we can, if that is the case, and it could be something that's not accurate, or maybe they were trying to send you the bill and you didn't even know because you didn't live there anymore. So that's another reason we should be checking, why it's important for us to check it. So good to know. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, so be mindful. Be sure to be checking your credit report. Check it often. Things adjust. And don't just check one. Check more than one, because, like we spoke about last week, different things report to the different bureaus. One might report to this one that doesn't report to this one that does report to this one. And that again is how your scores will fluctuate between the three, because some things go here, some things go here. So you need to be checking so you're prepared, number one, for when you go to apply for something. And we need to be prepared before we go to apply for something. Don't be the person that's concerned with it when we're going to get something. Let's think about it. Let's be proactive. Let's be working on it, all the time. And then once we get it up to, where we want it to be, we don't really have to work on it, because guess what? It's already there. We're working on maintaining it. So definitely check that out. And that's why I pull mine on rotation. Yes, yes, yes. Awesome. And that's why it's important, because what we don't know, we don't know. So, and it doesn't take long, and it's important for your future. It's important for your credit. It's important for your finances in the future, because it's a lot easier to bring your score down than it is to bring it up. Sometimes you can, with different things, depending on what's affecting your credit score, you can kind of pull it up quick in certain instances. But sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. But knowing will allow you to, get working on it before it actually comes to the point where, up, now I got to go get this, new car, or this auto loan, or now, pretty soon interest rates are going to start going down on homes. They're starting to, fluctuate a little bit, but they'll be starting to go down. So what you want to do when that time comes, you want to have the credit score that allows you to be able to get that, to be able to apply and get your, mortgage interest rate decrease so that you can pay less on your mortgage. And even then, paying less on your mortgage, let's say what you're paying every month for your mortgage is, something that's okay, something that you can manage, that's not a problem. Well, guess what? You go get that new interest rate, and then you're still pay, the extra. So let's say your score with your monthly mortgage was this month amount, and then you got your refinance, and it's down here. Well, you can pay this plus the difference in the middle and pay your mortgage off faster. Pay it off faster. Save all that money in interest and pay it off faster, and be able to, get out of it sooner. Or maybe you want to refinance it later down the line and get some things updated or added. Or maybe you want to, pay it off and just have, extra money every single month. Or, you can kind of do whatever you want with it. So I don't know how I got onto the mortgages, but it's just important. It's so important. And that's today's topic, just why we should check our credit report and know our credit score, because it allows us to do other things, allow us to, be um, you know, allows us to do more with our finances. Like I said, my thing is enhancing your finances. We want to enhance them in other ways. We talk about savings, we talk about debt, but credit is an important factor. So that's why I wanted to participate in Credit Awareness Month, because it has a lot to do with it. And the way you manage your finances affects your credit. So paying that stuff on time, paying your stuff off in full. Now, sometimes we can't pay it off in full, but guess what? Try your best. And then, if you can just pay it on time, that's the start. That is, majority of your score, paying it on time. Not, overusing it, not using it saying, I'm just going to save my cash for later. I'm just going to use my credit card and save my cash. No, unless you're going to be paying that right back, you're going to pay interest on that little bit. And, that little bit, it keeps adding up. So be mindful of that too. And that's why, best rates and a better down payment. Yeah, absolutely. Yep, a better down payment for someone who is, about to buy their home now. That's true. That's true. Good, good, good. Thank you. For example, did anybody have any questions for me? Also, And then I also have on here to note that another thing, another reason why we should check. So I had wrote, guys, I write down. So I didn't tell you guys I was going through four, but on the fourth one, the final one, our employers check our credit report. When you're going for a new job, they check it. Well, most places check. I can't say everybody checks it, but most places check it and see what your credit score is. And again, that's another thing. I don't know why they check it, why that's important to them, or why it's necessary for them to get all in your business like that. But that's another thing that is affects. So check it, know what it is, and you could be mindful of all those things just for the loans, for the credit cards, for your home, for your employer, for your insurance. Oh, you're very welcome. God bless you too. Thank you. All right, so those were my tips, guys. Those were my tips. Next week, we'll go into things that affect your credit score that we might not be aware of. So tune in next week at 6 p.m. Eastern for Talk Tuesday. Well, we'll talk about that. If you guys have any questions in the meantime, and maybe something comes up, drop it in the comments. I most definitely will respond to you. If it's like private, send me a message on Instagram or Facebook or anywhere like you can find me at Enhancing Your Finances. That's the website. Just click on my contact you page if you want to send me a message there or send me an email. Yes, speaks to character and integrity in some industries. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. And I appreciate you guys, as always, for just tuning in and being here and spending time with me on your Tuesday night, because you could be anywhere, you could be doing anything, and you come here and hang with me. Oh, you'll share your live with other people for replay. Thank you. You're going to share it for me. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Definitely give it a thumbs up. If you're watching this live or on the replay, that's definitely helpful for me. I appreciate you. And I hope these tips were helpful. Have a great evening. Enjoy the rest of your week. Think about your credit. Happy budgeting. And I'll see you soon.